go. All right, today is August 8th, 2011. We're going to go over the stuff from the morning session. Now, the morning was as you all might expect. After the market closed Friday afternoon, they announced that the U.S.'s debt rating was reduced from AAA to AA plus or something like that. So over the weekend, there was a huge drop down, and we expected a lot of volatility in the markets today. That made it difficult to trade the normal trade setups that we normally do. So we had to improvise a little bit, and what we did is we traded something a little bit different on the ES. We used a 4-tick range, sort of like what we do on the Russell, but we couldn't trade the Russell very effectively this morning, and even the YM was difficult to trade. But you can see right here, I got 54 ticks, which is, I don't know, what's that, 13 and a half points on the ES this morning. There was a ton of opportunity on the ES, and that was only in the first couple hours, so there was a ton of opportunity. Now I'll go over the ES trades. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the Russell today because we really didn't trade all that much on the Russell. We're down on the Russell right now. We're down a little bit on the YM. We're down about 8 ticks on the YM, which is $40. We're up 52 ticks on the ES, which is $650 per contract, and we're down about $190 per contract on the Russell. So overall in the morning session, we were net up about $400 a contract. Not bad for 2 hours, but let's just go over the trades. Okay, I'm trying to go over the trades. What I was looking for on the 4-tick range on the ES, I was doing a lot like we normally do, except I was using the BBC instead of the MA1, and I was trading off the BBC and the elbow, all right, with the chop indicator down here. Basically, you can see the trades that I took all marked in yellow. I missed a bunch of trades, but I didn't mark any of the trades that I missed this morning. It was just a little too busy. And up until I'm trying to scroll here, but I really am having a memory issue. All right, there were a ton of opportunities in here that I missed. Coming down here, right in here was an opportunity, a short opportunity, a short opportunity, a short opportunity right there, short opportunity right there, another one there. A long opportunity right over here where we break the elbow and the market moves up. A long opportunity right here where we bounce off the BBC. A long opportunity here where we break the elbow and move up. A long opportunity here off the BBC. Short opportunity here where we broke the elbow and moved down. Short opportunity here where we bounce off the BBC. And you can see that's pretty much what I was doing this morning. Long opportunity here we broke the elbow. Long opportunity here off the BBC. There was another one up here that I had put my order under the BBC instead of at it or above it. I missed that one. This one here I stopped out on by 1 point, but we took it again over here for a couple of points, 2 or 3 points I think. Over here we took another one for 2 points. Broke the elbow over here for another short opportunity. Whew. I know I'm talking really fast, guys, but that's because I got a lot to cover, and I don't want to drag it out too long. Over here, right in here was a couple of points off of the break of the elbow, and then it pulled back up right here to the BBC for a couple more points. And break of the elbow here. But I'm using the chop indicator a little bit differently here, and for those of you who are partners, I'll go over how I'm using the chop indicator with this on the 4-tick range in the partners meeting on Thursday night. Alright, so everybody that's in here that's on trial, that wants to see how we made 52 ticks this morning, 13 and a half points on the ES, coming to the partners meeting on Thursday night. It will be recorded for all the partners that can't make it to the meeting. It will be recorded. But we broke the elbow here, so we had to move down. We tested it over here. This one would have been a losing trade had I taken it. Okay. That was the ES. Bill, I did do a little bit of Russell. I ended down on the Russell because I stopped trading it because I got tired of I couldn't trade it with the amount of risk that I normally use. At least not right out of the box. So I do have to say one of our partners ended halfway through, like about after the first hour, with plus 36 ticks on the Russell. So, and he was using the 4-tick range, the 3-tick range, the same thing that we always do. except he was taking his cues off the ES, is what he said. And you can see right here I had 54 ticks is what I had. 54 ticks this morning, which is 13.5 points on the ES. Alright. The ES is, the 10K is given opportunities. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over the 10K because I really didn't take many trades off it this morning. I think I took one trade off the 10K. My first ES trade, I think, was off the 10K. And I'll point that out to you. Right there. Alright. I had put that trade on and I had completely forgotten about it because I was trading the Russell. And it filled me and it went to my profit target. So that was a 2-point win. What we were looking for there was the MA1 dropping down below the BBC and then pulling back up to it. Alright, that's all we were looking for there. Simple as that. And shorting the BBC. Alright. Now, there's been a ton of opportunity and volatility this morning. So, on the YM, you know, I normally use a 7-tick stop on the YM, 7-point stop. And that has not been working out so great this morning. I had some winning trades. I didn't mark up all the trades that I took. I had losing trades too. I'm down 8 ticks on the YM right now. You can see I'm down 8 ticks. I was down much more than 8 ticks at one point, and then I think I had a couple of 20-tick winners to get me back to minus 8 ticks. No, I had one 20-tick winner to get me back to minus 8 ticks. That's what it was. Somewhere in here, I shorted a bounce off the BBC and a close down. I think it was over here. Yeah, it was right over here. I shorted this close right here. Oh, nope, sorry, that's not it. I didn't short that one. It was somewhere else. Anyway, but it got me to where I was. You can see right here that it pulled back up to the BBC, but 7 ticks risk, which is what I normally use, would not have worked. Now the trade over here is once you get a cross of the BBC by the MA1, if it crosses under it, you look for the first pullback up to the BBC and short it. You would have needed more risk today, and that's pretty much what we were saying this morning. You need more risk to take these trades. Right here on the ES, there's another opportunity. It was right over here, so I'll see if I can get my order on there anyway. And maybe we'll, yep. Okay, I'm entered into the ES trade right now. I'm short the ES at 52.25 right now, with two points risk on it. Alright, 2 points risk on it from 52.25. We'll see what it does here. I'm just going to move this over. I'll manage the trade. I'm going to move it over here. I'll manage the trade as it starts to move here. Okay. Actually, you know what? Because I'm busy, I'm just going to take my risk off the trade right now. And over here, you can see so far I've had more than a point in the trade. Okay, so far I've had more than a point in the trade, and I suspect that the trade will probably win. Yeah, there it goes. I expect it'll get down to right here at least. Alright, down to 51 even. There it is right there, 51 even. It should go through that and keep going down, I would think. The YM is dropping down, so over here on the YM would have been where we shorted from. The 6E this morning, guys, I didn't take any trades on the 6E. I was really busy trading everything else. So I didn't take any trades on the 6E. I haven't even looked at the grains yet this morning. So we did the ES, mostly the ES, a little bit on the YM. This trade right here would have gotten me even on the day. This trade right here would have gotten me actually ahead on the day on the YM. And the ES, obviously, it triggered in. The entry on this should have been 52.25. I think that's where I did get in on that. And there it goes. 4-tick range, Bill, is what it is. 4-tick range. Okay, and there it goes. That's exactly what I thought the ES was going to do here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you can see right now I should be at plus 62 ticks, but I didn't manage that trade right while I was putting this recap together in the video that I'm actually recording right now. So you guys will see all this in the blog later on. But that's it. That's all there is to it, guys. That was the morning. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording now, and then we can move on.